Good Sunday morning. Sunday morning again. And how has your Sunday morning been? It's been pretty busy already, checking things out in the community. And preparing for what I wanted to share with you today. And it looks like we have, well, I'm going to tell you about our Entrepreneurs Fun Game. It's a game that we are going to be playing from now until the end of this year, which is 99 days. So for the next 99 days, when you register to become a member of David's Barter community, and you create a complimentary community marketing profile, which will take you, well, it might take you 10 minutes to do the profile. It's just 6 fields of information, no private information. We do not require any kind of private information in the community for a lot of reasons. Number one, we want to protect your privacy, first and foremost. Related to that is the security that we provide in the community. And although we have gone to great lengths, spend a lot of resources to create a secure and private environment community as we possibly can, there could be a breach of the information that we have on our servers. And there's a lot of liability if the information that you have on your servers is breached. The liability being that if you haven't taken the proper precautions, you can get fined for posting private information on your servers that has been breached. And we do not want to have that liability, so we just don't collect private information. What we do collect is marketing information, and when I say collect it, we have marketing information that you would want other folks to know about you, about your business, about your brand, and we encourage the use of small business keywords. Keywords is how we do search, is how you do search. If you are looking for some information on whatever your favorite search engine is, 70% of the searches are obviously, well, close to 70% of the searches are Google searches. Another 25+% are actually Bing searches. And the rest of the percentages, which is about 25%, less than 25%, are other search engines, with Yahoo becoming less and less popular as a search engine. But you may see a surge in Yahoo's popularity as a search engine because the woman who is running Yahoo today, a woman by the name of Marissa Meyer is from Google search, as a matter of fact. Yahoo hired her away from Google search, and she is putting more and more emphasis on search and the importance of it. We find it extremely important in our community for 2 reasons. Outside of our community, do a Google search of Small Biz David in parentheses in quotation marks, or David's Barter. I did today, just to see what it looked like today. And when I searched David's Barter, there were 6,146 results, of which the first page is all about us, first page. As a matter of fact, the first 10 pages, most of the things that you find on the first 10 pages about our community, other people are trying to take advantage of our positioning of David's Barter, but that's all part of the search engine optimization game that we play. A search of Small Biz David on Google resulted in very much the same first page. Actually, there were only 2,380 results. That's what the first page looks like. First page is all this Small Biz David. It's kind of interesting as we study search right now to see why Google, why Bing does the things, makes the decisions that they do, because our search results actually change every day, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because it shows that we are bringing new content, new information to the internet, making it available. We do it through Stickam, we do it through YouTube, we do it through just our, we take it to Google+, we do it on our site. As a matter of fact, which one of these? The name Stickam actually got into one of my search results today. Must have been on Bing. That's what our understanding of search is doing. So search is important. Very, very important. We know how to bring traffic to the front door of the community. Once inside the community, so that they can find you with your marketing profile or your own landing page. We use search, local search engines, local to our community, because you enter the words that are in our community, and that's how people will find information about you, about your marketing profile, about your landing page. Same concept, only localized. And so, for the next 99 days, register with the community, get a complimentary community marketing profile, and start to play the entrepreneur's fun game. You do that by getting a landing page. We've made the process very, very simple. We're going to really make it fun for you, and you will have access to a community landing page of your own to market yourself, market your brand, market your product, market your service, whatever it is you choose. And there will be 24 landing pages that will get prizes. They get a prize by how much cash flow they generate on their landing page. So there's 8 different categories, and there's 3 winners in each category. The 8 categories, we call them sociographics. The 8 categories of landing pages are students of entrepreneurship. There are 3 different classes in students to make the process a fair one. We're all students of entrepreneurship, but in this case, we're talking about students in grades 6 through 8 is one class. Grades 9 through 12 are a second class. Grades or college or university students make a third class. So there's 3 different classes of students of entrepreneurship, and we're really, really concerned, sensitive, interested in students of entrepreneurship because they are the future. They are the future of entrepreneurship in this country. So we want to make the learning process very, very focused towards students of entrepreneurship. Also demonstrating you're never really too young to start a business. Most children, as they are growing up, have some kind of business that they have done, be it a lawn service, be it a lemonade stand, be it a dog walking, pet walking service, whatever it might be. Perhaps you have a little business in your home and you get paid for things that you do in your home. I suppose that falls into the same category. It generates cash flow. But students really learn about the business process very early in life. And some go on. They are enamored. They are fascinated. They are captured by entrepreneurship, and they want to continue that. I just read a story. We'll share it probably tomorrow, about a high school group of students that started an ad agency in their high school, and now that ad agency is going to be getting money. They're going to be generating real, live revenue from a national advertising agency, a big company, who has taken interest in this particular group, this high school group, and they're going to pay that group to help them develop, I can't remember exactly what it was, but to help them develop a service or a product offering. And what a wonderful thing that is. These were students that put this, high school students who put this little venture together, and obviously they did the right kind of marketing to get the attention of somebody who is going to put substantial money into the effort. Okay, so back to our entrepreneurs fun game. Next 99 days, create a landing page. We'll create a registration, the community market profile, and a landing page. 8 classes, 3 winners in each class. The winning landing page in each class will get 400 days of a complimentary subscription to our community. That has a value of $1,599. 8 landing pages, 1 each in the 8 different categories, will get a complimentary 200-day subscription. That has a value of $999. See how much fun the game can be? And then 8 pages will get a 100-day subscription to the community. And this will all happen in 2013, obviously. And a 100-day subscription has a value of $599. So those are the prizes that you can win. Anybody can win them. Create a landing page. There's 3 steps you need to do to create the page. And then just share with Small Biz David. And when you join the community, you then have the capability of sending a message directly to me. Send it to Small Biz David. We have created a messaging system in the community. That's how we communicate. We do not communicate as a community with email. We don't support inbound email into the community. We don't support outgoing email from inside of our firewalls outbound to the rest of the world. We made a conscientious decision of not supporting email. Instead, we communicate with each other by this messaging system proprietary to the community. So a message never leaves the community. never leaves from inside of our firewalls. A very important strategy as we were developing the community. Once inside the community, you develop relationships. When you collaborate with other members of the community, you can choose to do whatever you want, however you want to communicate. You can call each other, you can text each other, you can email each other, but we don't support those functions from inside the community. Okay, we mentioned three classes of students of entrepreneurship, grades 6 through 8, grades 9 through 12, and college and university students. Three other categories, three other sociographics will come from Facebook. Facebook Small Business Information was a group that I started in Facebook, a fan page that I started in Facebook. Now it's over 3 years ago. If you are a member of that group, you can also join the entrepreneurship fun game and compete for the prizes that I mentioned. At LinkedIn, I have a group called the Small Business Barter Exchange. That's another way you can enter the contest. You can actually enter the contest many times if you want to, if you belong to each one of the group, and if you come up with a different business idea for your own landing page. And we will monitor those, and we have some tests. We have some ways that we monitor the landing pages in the community. Okay, so we mentioned students of entrepreneurship, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Twitter at SmallBizDavid is a third social media community. And I have approximately very close to 10,000 folks that follow my tweets. And then there's two other categories, special ones that we've created because of the importance that they have to our community, to our economy. Baby boomers. A baby boomer is defined as an individual born between 1946 and 1964. There are over 75 million baby boomers in this country today. They are the largest single demographic category in the country, and they present a great many challenges to our economy, to our country, because we didn't properly plan for that many baby boomers to exist in 2012. We were told as a baby boomer, long time ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that if the money that we paid into Social Security, when it was time for us to retire, there would be money there for you to continue on with your life. What was not properly anticipated was how much money was going to be available. And baby boomers are awakening and finding out that money that they thought they were going to have for retirement isn't necessarily the amount of money that they thought that they were going to have. So many of us are scratching our heads and trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do to make up for that money that we thought was there to support the lifestyles that we want to have. Baby boomers are starting a lot of businesses today. They're doing it for a lot of reasons. Well, you just heard one. They're doing it to generate cash flow. But they're also doing it because they have a lot of experience. They have 20, 30, 40 years of experiences in whatever it was that they have done with their lives up until now. So they have enough business experiences and life experiences that they can very effectively start a business. And they are, I don't know if they're the fastest growing sociographic in terms of starting businesses, but if not, they are right up there. Okay, enough about baby boomers. The last category, and not necessarily in a priority fashion, are military veterans. Military veterans have clearly demonstrated by their involvement in the military that they were an important part of our lives, however that might be. What military veterans are finding out that as they leave the military and re-enter the marketplace, it is not an easy situation for them. First of all, they are entering a marketplace where new jobs are not being created quickly enough. There are less than half the number of new jobs that need to be created every month are indeed being created. Less than half. Where are new jobs going to be created? As always, the largest percentage of new jobs being created are with the creation, the starting of new businesses. That's logical. It's a logical statement. And when you start a business, you create job number one. Job for you, the entrepreneur who started that business. And it's a good time to do that. There's never been a better time. There are more opportunities to start a business now because people haven't stopped needing goods and services. There are less businesses with less employees that are providing that. So there's a need to provide goods and services, number one. Number two, there has never been more money available to start a business than there is right now. Now you might say, well, how can that be? Does it make sense? Think about it for a moment. All of the small businesses and large businesses that started to lay off folks 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even today continue to lay off folks, they actually had in their budgets money to spend for employees that are not there. So they are either putting that money back into their business and they're buying equipment for their business or putting more money into marketing, whatever they might be doing, but there is a lot of money that is just sitting there. It is not being used. It is estimated that there is $1 trillion of money in small businesses who laid people off and didn't rehire. That figure has never been heard before. So there's a lot of money to start businesses. Back to the military folks, the Small Business Administration clearly realized that a military veteran had a lot to offer our economy. So they have created special programs, special funding programs for military veterans. And as we were reading about those, as I have been and I continue to read about them, I'm saying, geez, we can do the same thing in our community. So we have created a category for military veterans. 3 of those military veterans who create a landing page and start a business in davidsbarter community will receive a prize at the end of 2012 because they have a landing page that has generated the most cash flow, the second most cash flow, the third most cash flow between now and the end of the year, which is today, 99 days. So take the next 99 days during the community, create a marketing profile, create a landing page for yourself, start a business, and compete for those prizes. we're going to end this segment and come right back and speak about luck, leveraging luck. How does luck leverage into the formula about either starting a business or about growing an existing business? And a third segment will be on, you remember we've been talking about how important decision making is. If you're an entrepreneur who wants to start a business, you have to be able to make decisions, because you might have 100 decisions that need to be made today for your business. So if you lollygag in making decisions, you're going to be very, very challenged to start a business and grow. You have to search for the options and make a decision on what the best option is for you personally and for your business. So decision making is a very, very important characteristics. We're going to talk about 4 tips for making better decisions. And a fourth segment is going to be discussing the 5 essential parts of a B2B, which stands for business to business, social media plan. We're going to extend that conversation beyond a media plan to a social marketing strategy. Not just social media, but social marketing. Because if you're going to market successfully today in starting your business, it has to go beyond Facebook. It has to go beyond LinkedIn. It has to go beyond Twitter. Those things can all work for you. And it can work for you very, very effectively, but it's only a part. It's only a part of what you need to think about, and we'll share those other parts with you. So I'm going to take a brief break on this segment, and then we'll be back to talk about luck. So let us.